Good evening. Today I will be doing my first unwrapping of the gift for this book, from Sand and Ash by Amy Harmon. I have literally just read past page 190. This is page 190. This is 191. And I was upset that I didn't have my gift with me, but I'm finally able to open it now. So, and in this paragraph, the main character Eva, she was reaching into her pocketbook to take out her fake pass, which is like passport, fake papers to prove that she is not a Jewish person. And in this book, so far, I actually thought I would not enjoy it that much because of the religious theme in it, but there's the love story behind it is so deep that I'm really getting to enjoy. And this is the first gift, and it's this nice mauve color, and I finally get to open it. And I'm guessing from the size and the paragraph that this is a satchel bag. And let me hope it is. I'm gonna open it now. Okay, let's see. Am I correct? Am I correct? Or am I not? Correct? The hard part is I'm opening this one-handed. Okay, yes, I got it out. Ooh, it's like a yellow mustard color. It is a saddle, but I don't have much yellow bags. So, let's see. And I have a feeling a satchel inside this pocketbook is going to be a copy of her fake pass. And it's a little hard filming this one-handed, but I'm glad it's yellow and not like a very mustard color, because I'm not crazy about mustard color. So this is a little more towards the yellow than the mustard color. So now in the summer, the spring's coming. So this will be a nice bag to carry out. And let's see. Am I gonna... Oh, there's something here. Let's see. Yep, I was right. So basically, they basically make a replica of identification card, like somewhat like a passport. So it's a national registration identity card with endorsement. So this is supposed to be like the endorsement. And this side is gonna show that this is a declaration line across the paragraph. So this is basically Eva's identification card with all these stamps and dates. This is like really old. You know, this is back in the times of, just look at the date. June 5th, 1920. 1920. My grandma wasn't even born yet. The height is 5 and 6 and 3/4 inch. So basically, yes, this is what her identification was. And it's pretty cool how this identification, I think it's open too. Yes, it's open it. So yes, this is supposed to be what Eva looks like. But Bianco is actually not her real last name. So this is like a fake ID where she became non-Jewish, more like a German or Italian woman, so that she won't get deported, won't get killed during that time period. It's getting really sad as I read through the book about the time period of how Jewish were treated. Yes, this is a fictional book, but it is based on somewhat of a true fact about during that time period. So, and this is a pretty nice replica. So now I have an idea of what the creator of this Once Upon a Book Club believe Eva will look like. So yes, This is a little nice piece to have, and this is a really nice looking bag. They have an inside compartment, and I'll be definitely using this in the coming weather, in the coming spring. Let me see if there's anything hiding in here. Nope. But hey, it looks pretty nice. Alright, and that'll be it tonight. And tomorrow, I think I'll repass the pages for the second and third gifts, so you may see them really quickly. Have a good night. Hi, I have just read to the next gift, which is page 221. You see it right here. It's this little pouch. And just from the feel of it, I already guessed it was going to be like a ring, but I don't know in what kind of setting the story will show up about sharing about a ring. So as I was reading this paragraph, I feel like I think I should read it to you. Here it say, shoved in the corner behind a small row of empty shelves was a barrel overflowing with gold. Gold that had once belonged to Rome's Jewish population, still in the very same container that it had been collected in. Eva touched it in horrified disbelief, running her hand over it, shifting through the bracelets and pins and ropes and chains. There were gold teeth and rare coins and wedding bands. She picked up a dainty ring and realized it was gorillas. Gorillas have given her ring to keep Rome's Jews from being slaughtered, but they've been taken away, some of them reduced to ash. And Gorilla's ring sat in a closet via Tazo, collecting dust, ignored, forgotten, and completely insignificant to the men who have extorted it. So this was the paragraph where it was related to the gift, and as you can see, Gorilla actually is someone of importance to the main character, to Eva. So in here, I am guessing it is a ring because it feels like a ring. So I'm gonna open it up, and I just want to see. I wonder what the ring looks like, but I know it's like a wedding band kind of ring, and it is. So this is a gold ring, and it has some green emerald stones and some clear ones, so it looks pretty good. I'm just checking if there was a missing piece. This piece looks a little smaller, but there is a piece there. Okay, so yep, this is so small. This may fit my pinky only, so I definitely would not be able to wear this. Yeah, it fits my pinky. It fits my pinky. So it is kind of cute, but of course, when you get this, it is like made for everybody who bought it. So of course they don't know what ring size everyone is. But I could wear this as a necklace if I put a chain to it. So it's actually pretty cute. And that's it for tonight. Hi, good morning. I'm actually going to be sharing with you this gift from page 239. This looks like a newspaper back in the days. It's called the Stars and Stripes Sicily, and the newspaper is basically gonna wrap the gift, and I believe this gift is a pouch of documents, because in that scene that's what they grabbed out. And I have a feeling, not have a feeling, I meant this scene is very sad. And basically what happened is the character, the guy Aldo, he was supposed to meet up with Eva, and Eva was running late because she was working with the German officers, and they gave her things to do at the last minute when she was supposed to leave at 4:30. So she didn't get there till 5:30, and she was basically there looking for Aldo to get the documents from him. That those documents are to help other people's who are Jewish people. So but something bad happened to him, and that's the part I'm gonna read. Where is that part actually? Well, actually it happened earlier. That part happened here. He got killed, Time doesn't stop or give warning. It simply ticks along, marking time, ignoring humanity. Von Essen stood behind Aldo. He had placed the muzzle of his gun at the base of Aldo's neck, almost like he was using the weapon to lift the collar of his raincoat. Then he pulled the trigger. So that basically the main character Aldo, he died. And then this is what the scene of where it was pulled out. So here is Eva kept her eyes on Aldo's face. His eyes were closed, mercifully so, and his glasses were slightly askew, making him look like a child who had fallen asleep reading. She crouched beside him and felt for the newspaper he shoved inside his coat. There, it was fat with documents, and it was still warm. So basically, what I'm guessing, because this sticker was this open your gift sticker was right here. So I'm guessing this is the newspaper wrapping the documents. So I'm gonna open it and confirm my hypothesis. And that's so sad, you know. This bowl is so nice. I don't want to open it this way. Let me see if I could slide it out. I'm actually doing this on the subway station, so bear with me for a sec. Let me see. And that's the thing with using my phone. I'm only one-handed. It looks like a document. I can't see. Let's see if I can pull this out without opening it. No. Okay, fine. I'll open it this way. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. So I'm pretty sure it is a pouch, which it is. Ooh, I like this pouch. I like this pouch. It has a zipper. It's a pouch with some documents. Well, obviously they didn't make a stack of documents. They made one. So more of the national identity card. So it's very detailed. It does look like, oh, there's two. More to the one we got before for Anna, but these had, oh, it's still missing photos basically, because these are for random people. We don't know what it's for. So here, this one is for someone named Russo, but there is no photo in this version. So I believe it's incomplete because the ones they have there are supposed to have photos. So here's one. There's another one for Vianti. So these are two identification cards. So I really like the pouch actually. I knew it was gonna be a pouch of some kind, and I really like this one. It feels like leather. Look at this detail. It looks like leather. And it's really soft. Oh, there's something. Oh, no, it actually has sections, and this one you got to put cards here. Oh, I think this is like a go out wallet of some kind. Really nice. Well, that concludes this gift, and it was a really sad scene, so I was really upset about what was going on. And but the next gift, which is the final gift, is gonna be like the last page of the book. So till then. Good evening. I have actually just finished this book this morning. This book is from Sand and Ashes by Amy Harmon. I read the last few pages this morning, and it was such a good, happy ending that I was very happy and fulfilled with this book. And the last gift came on page 368, and it ended right before we get the epilogue, so it pretty much the story ended, and it was a happy ending. Angelo finally was able to be with Eva and have their kids, and I'm gonna read from the top of this page. With one odd whisper after another, the story of Eva and her violin spread through the crowd and down the street. It trickled into the fields and among the soldiers who were halted, listening to the sweet tendril of music that filtered through the icy mist, and the ghost front became a little piece of paradise, if only for a little while. Angelo watched Eva play from an upstairs window in the apartment that overlooked the street. His son in his arms, his ears peeled, not wanting to miss a note. It was a miracle. There had been so many, and before the war was over, there would be more. He lit a candle and watched it flicker. its light reflected in the cross that hung on the wall, and he listened to Eva play. Before, when I first looked at this GIF, I was thinking it will be like a music box of some kind. But after reading this passage where the last GIF is, it mentioned a candle. So I am thinking it will actually be a candle instead. So I'm gonna open this and we'll see if it's really a candle. And overall, this was such a sad and forbidding kind of romance that I really enjoyed it in the tough time that they go through. And a lot of the stuff that actually happened, it's just the characters were not real, but the events that actually happened throughout the story is actually true events. And the author actually mentioned that a lot of the side characters, the people that actually participated in the war during that time, she actually used real names. So there are some real people in this book. So I'm gonna open this, and like this, I said, this is for page 368. And I'm gonna see if it's really a candle. And I was right. It is a candle. Let's see. So this is, a candle with musical notes on it. So, I wonder if it smells like anything. Let me smell it. Nope. It does not have any scent, but it is a candle with musical notes on it. So it fits the theme because she was playing a lot of music, and there were notes that literally no one wanted to miss. So it fitted the story very well, and I'm gonna use this in my other Bookstagram pictures, and you will see it in the future. And that's it for tonight. Good night. Oh, and my next book is at my house tonight, so I'll be starting it tomorrow. I'll be doing an unboxing fairly soon, and I'll see you then. Good night.